Greetings, y'all, and welcome to the 5th? Let's see. Umoja, Kuji, Chakalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba. Actually, it's the 6th, y'all. It is the 6th day of Kwanzaa. Here we go. Okay. So, if you've been rocking with us these past 5-6 days, then you know the drill, right? I would ask my elder, do I have permission to speak? And my elder would tell me yes or no. And if my elder tells me yes, I would commence the ceremony. I would light the candles, Umoja, Kujichakalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba, right? Because we're almost there. So I'd light all the candles, right? Then I would take the unity cup, put my intentions, my prayers, my love into the unity cup, pass it around so everybody can put their intentions, love, and prayers into the unity cup as well. Once the unity cup gets back to me, we would start with the libation ceremony. Now, for Kuumba, or Nia actually, I just did a libation ceremony. I'm doing these videos a day earlier, right? So I just did a libation ceremony on Instagram Live. If you are watching this in 2023, like right now, in the present moment, then you can definitely join us on Instagram. I'm doing libations around 7:07 p.m. Yeah, or just look out for when I post the libations thing. It's gonna be very random, okay? Because that's me. So definitely, you know, I just shouted out all my ancestors on there. We'll shout out a few over here. Let's shout out who have I not shouted out yet? Oh my goodness. Phyllis Wheatley. Ashe. Langston Hughes. Ashe. James Baldwin. Ashe. Who else, you guys? Go ahead and type in the comments below who we should be shouting out for libations. The energy, trust me, the ancestors in the spiritual realm, they're going to feel the energy. So, does anybody want to shout out? You could definitely put it in the comment section below, or you could shout them out during the libations video, or you just send some good energy when we do the libations, okay? So, now that that's all done, let's talk about Kuumba. Kuumba means creativity, right? So, creativity brings restoration. If you look on the Kwanzaa website, it talks about creativity bringing restoration, how Kwanzaa is a restoration of many African traditions. They're bringing in many different symbols from different tribes, different countries in Africa, and different harvest festivals. All types of different things go into this creation of Kwanzaa. Me making this video is a creation, but it's also a restoration of not only Kwanzaa, but of many African principles, right? So how does creativity restore you? How would you like for your creativity to restore some of your traditions, your purpose, maybe your spirituality, perhaps things that just bring you up, just bring you joy? It might not have anything to do with tradition or spirituality. Maybe it's just something funny that lifts your spirit. What creativity would you like to bring into the new year, right? Even though the new year is really in April. But anyway, what creativity would you like to bring into this winter season? Let's go with our African geographical facts, and then we will talk about our historical figure for the day. So for Kuumba, I would like to talk about Flojo, Florence Griffith Joyner. And the reason I want to talk about her is because of her style, right? Yes, she's a gold Olympic medalist, but I feel like what makes her stand out was her nails, her fashion on the track. You know, she wasn't just like in the mold. Like, her fashion really stood out, and her fashion was loud. And you can't say anything about it because she's a winner, right? Like, what are you gonna say? So let's talk about her. She's the fastest woman to run the 100-meter and 200-meter sprint, right? She broke the 100-meter world record with a time of 10.49 seconds during the Olympic qualifiers in 1988. And she broke the 200-meter world record during the 1988 Summer Olympics in South Korea. What? Griffith Joyner, Gwen Torrence, and Evelyn Ashford were teammates for the USA team and wore red and white leotards. Griffith Joyner was in lane 5, wearing gold bracelets on each wrist and gold earrings. At the start of the race, as the camera focused on her face, she smiled. She crossed the finish line in 21.34 seconds to take the gold medal and set a new world record in the process. When the race was over, she kneeled on the ground and pressed her hands onto the track with her long red, white, blue, and gold painted nails visible to the world. Griffith Joyner won 2 more gold medals at the South Korean Olympics in the 100-meter and the 4x100-meter relay events, and became a household name. Unfortunately, she died September 21st, 1988, but she's definitely a style icon to me, you know, because when you're on a world stage, you can feel the pressure to fit into the mold and to not necessarily do you, but to have the confidence to still show your creativity and show what it is you like. And I think that's the point we miss. It's really just asking yourself, do I like this? Yes or no? Do I like it? You know, does this represent me? Instead of always thinking, oh, what's such and such gonna think about it? What are they gonna think about it? Ooh, how people not gonna like it on Instagram. People are gonna like it on Instagram. No, but do you like it? You see what I'm saying? And for her to be in tune with that, I think is very inspirational for many women, many people, internationally for sure. So I think she's a bomb role model, and a bomb person to shout out on Kuumba, the Day of Creativity. Okay, so these African geographical facts are getting more intense, y'all. Things I've never heard. I've never heard about any of this stuff. But let's get into it, okay? The Great African Rift System. The Great African Rift System. Besides the East African Rift System, there's also the West African Rift System, and the geological feature runs from the Gulf of Guinea through Mali, Niger, and into the Red Sea. It's a lesser known but significant rift system on the continent. So let me know in the comments below, have you ever heard of these rift systems? Do you know any more information about rift systems? This is the first time I'm hearing about rift systems. Tell me what you think below about the Great African Rift System, because we are all learning together. The more you know.